Well, here's my nacho tacos. Yep. See the Doritos? I know it seems like a lot, but it isn't, because this is all I'm eating today. I won't be eating another meal until tomorrow, so this is it. Anyway, I hope it looks good. I think I'm going to call it a Dorito salad. That's sour cream on the top. Anyway, I will see you all later, and we will finish up this video. Whew. Good evening, everyone. I'm feeling a little better today. Um, well, I was gonna come in here and start a conversation about something, but I decided to do something different. Um, I know usually my something different. Hold on a second. I gotta go get my coffee. Oof. Anyway, perhaps it'll start a conversation. Um, I got a really powerful message today. Sometimes it's a good thing to go to church. I'll tell you that. Because it was about, like when your future's sort of uncertain and you don't know, what lies in store in your future, and you're only, um, going with the flow, for instance, which is pretty much, what I've been doing lately. Um, it's like, making these videos. I, sometimes are just not in the mood to do it. You know what I mean? And I can't think of things to talk about, or my mind's just at a blank, or um, but as the sermon said, you gotta push yourself, even in those days when you don't even feel like getting up in the morning. You she, you still gotta show up, no matter what. You know what I mean? Because of because I don't know what my future holds. I really don't. Um, I mean, I've had this idea in my head for roughly about 10 years now about, but like I said, about being a nomad, but I don't know if that's in my future. It's possible that that's where I'm headed to, but I'm not all that sure yet. So I'm just gonna keep coming on here and pushing myself until, I mean, because something's got to break eventually, right? You know what I mean? Because even when you don't feel like doing it, you still have to, you got to do it. Because if that's what was put in your heart to do, then do it. And you don't have to, not everybody's going to like what you're doing, and some people are going to, they're helping as they're doing with me. But you still got to do it. You know what I mean? Um, because I'm very, very uncertain of where my future's heading. Um, I'm not sure if it's going to be here or elsewhere. I'm almost certain that it won't be here, but I said, but I still got to keep pushing, even when you're not sure about the future. You know what I mean? The sermon today was, you gotta just worry about today. You know what I mean? Just worry about today. Just get up today and show up today, and only worry about today, because tomorrow's got enough problems of its own, right? It most certainly does. And worry about tomorrow when it gets here. Um, Like I said, my family may not like what I'm doing, and they may not like my lifestyle, and they may not like this and like that, but you know what? This is my life. No one's else. I don't have to um, worry about what somebody else thinks. You know, if say for instance, somebody doesn't like somebody, well, that's their problem, right? It's not your problem, it's theirs. 'Cause I have a lot of problems dealing with people liking me and, like losing subscribers. I don't like that at all. But, it's gonna happen. I'm gonna lose subscribers. And I'm not gonna give up on my channel no matter what happens. Because this is what I like to do, and that's what I'm gonna keep on doing. I don't always know what I'm doing, and I don't know how to run my YouTube channel as a business. I don't know how to do any of those things, but I'm learning as I go. It's like I'll just worry about today's video and worry about tomorrow. I'll get up early as I always do and get the notebook out and start taking notes and write ideas down that I get. Sometimes I learn about those certain things, and sometimes I don't. Like I said, I'm not a good editor. That takes practice. Um, so yeah, so that's what I'm gonna keep doing. I'm gonna keep pushing, and I'm gonna keep going no matter whether I'm sick or not. I did not feel good last night, but I showed up and I did the video anyway. It wasn't a very long video, but I did it anyway, in spite of having a sour stomach. And it probably was the Doritos, now that I think about it. I did eat some weird stuff yesterday. I told you in the taco video before this, and mentioned that before I got home, before I left, I drank like 3 cups of coffee, right? And then we went to the store, and then I bought all 4 bags of those chips, which I probably shouldn't have done. I'm not eating all those chips myself. I promise you I won't. But I ate a half a bag of Doritos while I was sitting at the bus stop. Let's see, and then, oh, and get this. Oh, this is funny. This is going to be so funny. I went to the pharmacy because I didn't know what prescription I was going to have to pick up. And I was going to go there and, I was hoping, I was thinking all the way get there. This is going to be another month. I'm going to have trouble with getting one of my prescriptions filled. And just to find out when I got there, it was already filled, and the 2 prescriptions that were available was the same one. So they put one back and just gave me the fresh one. So it saved me from having to go to the clinic early, because I was going to make an earlier appointment just so I could get it filled. I still don't understand what's the point in having 2 doctors. I don't know who I'm supposed to talk to about the prescriptions. So if you got a problem with your prescription, who are you supposed to ask? I can't remember from one time to the next who filled what prescription or who sent in what order. That part confuses me a little bit. There really should only be one, so that way people like me don't get confused. You know what I mean? Because the pharmacist, that should be the medicine person, right? But then, well, I don't know. Like I said, this is just a thought that popped out of my head. Oh, and that taco thing that I was telling you about before this one, it already has a name. It's nachos. Oh, I told you I got quirks. I'm sorry. But I didn't think of it. And apparently Taco Bell does make something similar. But it's not, I don't think it's Dorito chips. It's with tortilla chips. I think. I'm not for certain, but I think. It might be with Dorito chips, but it may not. I haven't been to Taco Bell and I can't tell you how long. But anyway, Anyway, on to my subject for tonight. Yes. We gotta, sometimes you gotta just push yourself to the limits. Even if you get up and you just don't feel like doing anything, you got to get up. With all these different new things that I've been learning lately, how to get rid of all the anger about um, stuff. I'm not gonna get into all that again. And not getting angry if somebody, because sometimes people, not just people, but yes, I will say some people that how do I word this? Like, if you don't live your life a certain way, if you're not absolutely perfect, I'm not saying any of you do that, but I'm just saying that sometimes some people in your life just think that your skills should be perfect. Well, no, they don't, because we're not perfect and we never will be. Um, as I said, there's only one perfect person that ever lived, and that's the Lord Jesus. And he's the only perfect person. But other than that, nobody lives exactly the same. Nobody has great cleaning skills. Not everybody lives exactly the same. If everyone lived exactly the same lifestyle, don't you think this would be an awfully boring world to live in? And seeing that we live in the United States of America, we have the freedom to choose what and how we live, right? Whether you or some people choose to live it or like the way you live or not. You know what I mean? This is I'm not being mean or rude or anything like that, but that's just how I feel. You can't live your life according to how somebody else thinks you should live. This is your life you're living, not theirs. They don't have to live your life. You live your life the best that you can. And that's all you really can do. You can't, I mean, you know what I mean? You can't live somebody else's life. You know what I mean? If somebody's cleaning skills aren't exactly the way you like it, it doesn't make it wrong, right? And if somebody's cooking skills aren't the way somebody else likes it, that's okay. It doesn't have to be. You do it the way you feel like doing it, not the way because somebody else doesn't think you should do it this way. Yes, advice is good. Yes, I love getting advice on my videos. I really do. Um, there's a lot of great mentors out there, and I appreciate your help. I do appreciate that. But, I'm just saying it's just certain people that don't think certain things should happen. Like, um, I don't know. I don't know. I don't really know any examples. Well, I do know a couple, but uh, and this YouTube channel is all I really have. I have nothing else. Yes, I do have a roof over my head, but I said 100 times, and this is my stuff. This is my room. You know what I mean? If my room isn't perfectly clean or perfect the way somebody else thinks I should live my life, well, I don't have it. It it's never going to be. Yes, decluttering is one thing. Decluttering is one thing. But you know what's funny is all this feels really like deja vu. I really can't. I feel like I've talked about this before. I really do. Feels like deja vu. Every day feels like deja. I can't really put it into words, but it does. Um, so this is, I'm just saying, forgive me, on to our subject still. And this is what today's video is about, is being the best that you can be and not worry about what everybody else thinks. That's what I'm still learning. It doesn't matter what they think. Yes, if they stop watching my videos because I didn't clean my room the way it should be, or I didn't record a portion of my video that I should have, it doesn't matter. Then they weren't meant to be in this community in the first place. Yes, I love my subscribers so much. You have no idea. And criticism is good. Depends on what they're criticizing. Yeah. That's all I'm saying. I'm not being rude or offensive, and I don't mean to be, but I just believe that when people, that y'all should live your life the best that you can, because nobody else is going to live your life for you, and they can't. They don't know what it's like to live your life. They don't know what it's like to live my life. All that they know is how to live their own lives. You know, so it's okay if your life isn't the way somebody else thinks it should be. Because, like I said, today's sermon really got to me. Like, showing up even when you don't feel like it, and um, putting boundaries up against people you should have boundaries with. You know what I mean? And lower the walls when somebody's just trying to help. You know what I mean? Um, and those kind of things. So that's all I'm saying in today's video. That we just have to go out there and live the best life we can. Um, and this video is pretty much about an uncertain future and trying to live your best life, right? And I've had depression most of my life, and I'm not lying about that. I don't know if that's what, because I'm starting to come out of it, and it didn't take any medication for that. Yes, I took some from anxiety because I don't even know why I'm doing that. Because let's take my roommate for instance, right? I'm starting to learn that maybe he's not as bad as I'm thinking. I don't know. Yeah, I really don't really know. All I know is that every time we go out somewhere is when the anxiety hits. I figure that's going to be the day he's going to pick an argument with me. And by the time we get up to the bridge, when I'm walking with him anywhere, I get an upset stomach. And I start getting nauseous, and it's not because I ate anything, because most of the time I hadn't eaten anything before I left. But that's just part of it. I had depression for years. And I think I'm finally, after all these years, feeling better. Um, and I just believed most of my adult life that I couldn't ask anybody for help, even if I was depressed. You know, I had to pull my own self up by the bootstraps and deal with it. And so that's what I'm doing now. I'm learning how to deal with it. And I'm telling you, things are a lot better now than they were even just a few months ago. And things are like 100% better. Okay, about 98% better compared to what they were a year ago. And that includes getting more friends, which actually helps, by the way, in case you were interested. So yeah, this is what today's video is about. It's just being the best you can be. Kind of like, you know what I mean? Anyway, I hope you enjoyed tonight's video. I told you I was going to get an extra long video in today because last night's was so short. But that's about all I could muster up. But I showed up and I did the video. I didn't really want to, but I did it anyway. Today I wanted to do the video because, you know, and I gotta do again tomorrow and Tuesday and Wednesday, you know, all 7 days. So I'm gonna let you go for now, and I hope you enjoyed tonight's video. And if you found this video a bit harsh, and I didn't mean it that way. I was trying to make a point, and I hope some of you understood it. Anyways, as I always say, you guys are the best subscribers on all of YouTube, and I appreciate you all very much watching my videos, and thank you for all your support and all of your love, and thank you so much, everybody, and I love you so much, and bless you all. Have a fantastic Monday, and remember, we all matter, and we're all worth it. And thanks everybody. I will see you in tomorrow night's video. Bye bye.